and there was no way we would talk about Baselworld without going over the new Patek Philippe timepieces, so here we go. Overall, the brand presented 25 new models, 17 men watches and 8 women, so we won't cover them all of course, but we first of all just wanted to highlight that Patek really showcased its commitment to craft with the presentation of no less than 51 high craftsmanship timepieces during this Baselworld, ranging from their famous and distinctive table clocks to some other wristwatches, all demonstrating beautiful know-how such as enameling, gem setting, engraving, micropainting, for instance with the presentation of the azulejos type technique used on some Calatrava dials. These watches are by definition all unique and it represents only a very small fraction of the watches produced by Patek, but to present 51 pieces can really be seen as a statement, and they really want to highlight the legitimacy of the brand when it comes to these kind of high crafted timepieces and naturally the craftsmen that are behind them. So I quickly mentioned the Calatrava, and as Patek is also celebrating the 40th anniversary of their ultra-thin automatic micro-rotor caliber 240, they introduced 3 new Calatravas with this movement. So there's the rose gold Calatrava Squelette reference 5180-1R, the white gold Calatrava reference 6006G with small seconds, and the lady high jewelry version 4899 with white gold dial and more than 700 precious stones set on it. But I think the big launch for Patek was the introduction of a vintage-inspired perpetual calendar, the reference 5320G, coming in a white gold case with a cream-colored dial onto which you will find their emblematic day and month windows at 12 o'clock, the analog date at 6, as well as the moon phase, but also a day-night indicator and a leap year indicator found on both sides of this bottom sub-dial. This 40mm watch looks very simple, quite pure, but one can really feel the vintage design approach to this timepiece, which holds a self-winding 324 SQ caliber. Along the same route, we saw a new version of the reference 5372, that's a high complication piece with perpetual calendar and split seconds chronograph. This timepiece also has a vintagey feel to it and now comes with 2 different dials, a blue one and another one in rose gold with satin finish on this 38mm platinum case. Well, naturally you will get matching leather bracelets depending on the color of the dial. So we also saw new models in the reference 5960 collection with its self-winding flyback chronograph movement with annual calendar. So with for the first time a wild gold version with the reference 5960-01G with a blue dial, as well as a steel version with metal bracelet to the reference 5960-1A, coming for the first time with a black opaline dial. We saw a new version of their platinum world time, the reference 5131-1, coming with a central enamel view of the world seen from the North Pole, and for the 20th anniversary of the Aquanaut collection, Patek launched a new 42mm jumbo version coming in a white gold case with blue dial. And still in the Aquanaut collection, Patek also wanted to point out that they keep pushing in the R&D department of the brand, and they presented the 500 limited edition of a very special watch integrating 2 recent innovations developed by the brand. So without getting in too many details, let's just say that the first one concerns the geometry of their Spiromax balance spring, which they say will improve isochronism in vertical position of the watch. And the second one concerns the use of new types of steel and material not requiring any lubrication, which enable them to reduce the size and the number of components in their time zone setting mechanism. And this can all be seen and appreciated with this large opening on the dial face. And yes, also wanted to mention a special Aquanaut model for ladies, the Aquanaut Luce reference 5062, because it's just a rather impressive timepiece demonstrating almost all the diamond setting techniques you can imagine. So just for info, you will find 25 different sizes of diamonds on this gold rose watch. So that was it for the main Patek novelties of Baselworld 2017. See you real soon!